So the problem that we have to solve is that 5 plus 2 cos 2x is less than 3 mod of 2 sin x minus 1. So this problem is asked by one of my subscriber of this channel, and this is very interesting. So let us see how we can solve this. So basically we have this problem. So we are breaking cos 2x by 1 minus 2 sin square x because there is also sin x. Now we are simplifying this expression. Basically what we have done that we plugged t in place of sin x, right? So now we will simplify the expression so that the left hand side will become this and the right hand side will become this. So ultimately it will eventually become 7 minus 4t square is less than 3 mod 2t minus 1. So let's say this is equation 1. So if we take t greater than half, in that case the part under modulus will be positive. So mod of 2t minus will be 2t minus 1. So ultimately equation 1 will become, in that case, 7 minus 4t square less than 60 minus 3. So basically it will become a quadratic expression, quadratic inequality. So we are multiplying negative minus 1, therefore the inequality changes here. So basically we are dividing by 2, so this will become a quadratic inequality. Now we will try to solve the quadratic expression on the left hand side by factoring. So we see there is a possibility of factoring. So it will become t minus 1 into 2t plus 5 greater than or equal to 0. That means either t is greater than 1 or t is less than minus 5 by 2. But see, as t is greater than half, so this possibility is cancelled or ruled out. So the only case is that t is greater than 1 and t is sin x, so sin x is greater than 1. So in particular sin x is 1. So the general solution of sin x equals to 1 is x is 2n pi plus pi by 2, where n is in z, and this case happens for t greater than half, that is sin x greater than half. So another case is that when t is strictly less than half. So if t is less than half, in that case mod 2t minus 1 will be 1 minus 2t. So the quadratic, so the equation 1 will reduce to this, right? So again it is a quadratic inequality. So this will become eventually this, and we are multiplying minus 1, therefore the inequality changes, and again it is a quadratic expression. Now we will try to factor it. So we can write this. So 2t is common out. So finally it will become t minus t into 2t minus 1 greater than 0. So from here we can write t is either greater than or equal to 2 or t is less than minus half. Now t is less than half, we had taken this, right? So t less than minus half, this possibility, sorry, in that case t greater than half is not possible because t is less than half we had taken. So t less than minus half, that is possible. Now t is sin x, so that means sin x less than minus half, right? So ultimately when t is strictly less than half, in that case we will get sin x less than minus half. Now we know the graph of sin x is very similar like this. So suppose this is y equals to sin x graph, and this is x equals to, sorry, this will be x equals to minus half. Okay, so we see there are 2 points in a cycle minus 5 pi by 6 to pi by 6 where sin x is greater than half, right? Because this portion and this portion is above x minus half line. So what we can write from here, we can write x is in between minus 5 pi by 6 to minus pi by 6 for a cycle, and sin x is a periodic function, so we can add 2n pi in the both side, and this happens for t less than half. So ultimate solution is x is 2n pi plus pi by 2 if t is greater or equals to half, that is sin x greater or equal to half, and in case sin x strictly less than half, In that case, the solution space is a closed bounded interval, union of set of closed bounded intervals, minus 5 pi by 6 plus 2n pi to minus pi by 6 plus 2n pi, where n belongs to z. In that case, sin x is greater than half. So this is a way of solving the problem, and I see it's kind of a decision making by taking case by case. So thank you.